It's Domain Day from CheapWineFinders.com with our St. Patrick's Day extravaganza, which is pretty much like every other podcast we do. But this one does have a sort of a tie-in with Ireland a little bit, kind of. You know, Ireland's basically known for beer and whiskey, and I didn't feel like doing a Jameson or a Guinness today, so I'll explain this one. This is the Growers Guild Oregon Pinot Noir 2019. Growers Guild is a label from Owen Roe Winery, whose winemaker is David O'Reilly. Owen Roe was an Irish rebel commander in the late 1500s, the early 1600s. He was legit, William Wallace-y kind of guy. And David O'Reilly sure sounds Irish, even though he's probably born in Washington State. But there you go. There's not easy to find Irish stuff when it comes to wine. Owen Roe used to be an independent winery. They specialized in Yakima Valley and Willamette Valley, but they got bought out just a year or two ago about Vintage Wine Estates. David O'Reilly's still the chief head winemaker for the Northwest. The difference is when this was the value price for Owen Roe, and Owen Roe makes really seriously good wine. One thing I like about them is they always had value price wine. It used to be the Sharecropper brand. You might see the Sharecropper around. I think it's being replaced with this Growers Guild wines. And this is from Oregon, but it's not all from Willamette Valley. There's like 4 different AVAs along the coast, if I'm not mistaken. And if you can make, and if most of them grow Pinot Noir. Most of them are good. They don't have the press that Willamette Valley gets, but at this price range, if you pick good growers and you have a good winemaker, you're probably better off if you just get all high-end grapes from a high-end growing region. I mean, here you get, as long as they pick right, things are good. And this is good. This is a solid Oregon Pinot Noir. Maybe it doesn't have the terroir of Willamette Valley, but it's really crystal clear. You look right through it. I mean, I haven't seen white wines this clear. Let me take a sip. It's got a complex palate. I mean, it's kind of got that smooth, silky cherry thing going on. Then it has this darker brooding, the bitter chocolates and plums and different types of herbs and spices. It's kind of a flavor extravaganza, but with Pinot Noir, you gotta seek it out. It doesn't jump out of the glass and onto your palate. You gotta drink it, take a sip, and think about it, and try to find what it is, and take another sip, and then find more, and try. Pinot Noir isn't easy. It makes you work. Take another sip. That's how I know you like it if I spend half my time drinking wine. And this is St. Patrick's Day celebration, so I should have a straw drinking this stuff. But there you go, and it's just got a lot of flavor. It's there's real deal expensive Pinot Noir, then there's inexpensive Pinot Noir. Inexpensive Pinot Noir has gotten really good recently. It's in its own right. It's not the same as expensive stuff, but it's good in its own right. But this really, the Growers Guild Oregon Pinot Noir kind of falls into the expensive Pinot Noir category a bit when it comes to flavor, when it comes to texture, it comes to taste. It's a real deal Pinot Noir. One thing about this, I think I found it for $16. It's not a cheap wine, but it's affordable. It's value priced. Is that with Oregon, under $40 wines have screw caps, over 40 corks. And they said this one could be cellared for 5 years and Of course, nobody is going to cellar this for 5 years. It's all going to be gone by the end of the year. But it makes perfect sense to me because I open up a lot of cheap wine, and for some reason, I keep the corks. I got 2 huge bags. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Have a cork fight? I don't know. But the corks suck. I mean, they're composite corks. They're made out of who knows what material. It's so rare to get a really seriously good cork in a bottle of wine under $20 that put the screw cap in it. I mean, I don't mind the screw cap. You don't. There's actually technology going in underneath the on the seal. There is technology. It lets a little bit of air into the wine, just like a cork would do, but not too much, because too much is bad for the wine. It's got that going on, so put a screw cap in it. Let me, if I want to, put the screw cap back on and save a glass or two for tomorrow. Don't maybe try to hammer the cork in there and hope I get it in there right, or have the time fall apart because it's a cheap cork. But that's me bitching about corks, and this is a good Pinot Noir. Owen Roe's Growers Guild, Oregon, 2019. It's solid. It tastes great. It's delicate, and it's flavorful, and it's got full of texture, and it's got full of crazy taste and aromas. It's good, so happy St. Patrick's Day. Keep it green, keep it cheap, be safe, and over and out. Bye-bye.